Good morning. Welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. It is February 19th. Sorry, I had to look at the date. February 19th, and it is a Saturday, and it's about 10 of 9 in the morning. So I'm actually doing this quite early. Excuse me, I do have still a little bit of a congestion issue going on. So hi, welcome back to Yarning at the Homestead. If you're new, welcome. I hope you find something that you will enjoy and maybe come back again. Maybe click a like or a follow. And if you are a returning viewer, thanks. Thanks for coming back. And again, I hope you find something that you will enjoy. And I do need to say hi to my niece and nephew, Kyle and Allison, because I found out last week that they both watch my podcast. Not all the way, and not all the way thoroughly through. So Kyle is 27, I think, but he says he watches like this intro and then he'll fast forward through all the fiber stuff and to the end so that I can get a view. And you sweetheart. And my niece Allison, she doesn't watch it all the time, but she does watch it. And she has just recently moved out to Colorado to live with on her mom's side. She's gonna go back to school. So yeah, that is fun. So anyway, I just want to say hi to Kyle and Allison if they are watching. Hi, guys. And yeah, welcome to Yarning at the Homestead. I am coming to you from the small state of Connecticut. I am in the northwest corner of Connecticut, a very rural area. We are supposed to get some nasty weather later today, so I want to get this done. And then I have to run out because I have to get gas. Yeah. And then yeah, I didn't feel like getting it when I came home yesterday. So I got to run back out. But yeah, so it has been about 2 weeks, 3 weeks since I last uploaded a podcast. I've been super busy. And if you want to take a look, I have finished my love note. So let me back up here. So here is my love note. Oops. Okay, so let me tell you, I'll give you the deets on my love note. It is made with Miss Babs Yummy yarn. I think it's a 2-ply. It might be a 3-ply in dark Cassiopeia. And the mohair is by Fuse Fiber, who is no longer dyeing. And Date Night is the color for the mohair. So yeah. All right. So it is short sleeved because I finished it last Sunday, the 13th, and I wanted to wear it for Valentine's Day, the 14th. So I kind of ran out of time. So it is short sleeved, which I don't really mind because I do kind of want to have some more layering options in my wardrobe. And I like that with the short sleeves, I can wear it, maybe into the spring, depending on how warm it is. And yeah, with just a shell underneath. So that will be nice. My ranunculus is also short sleeved, so it's a nice layering piece. Okay, so it went really well. The pattern is clear. I mean, how many people, thousands and thousands of people have made the love note now. So there's nothing really I can add to it. The only difference I had is I don't remember if I did a gauge swatch. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. And if I do a gauge swatch, I don't tend to block it. Well, after this, I will be blocking them because when I went to block this, it grew tremendously. Like the arms were all the way down to here. The armholes were all the way down to here. So I threw it in the dryer, but I threw it in the dryer. It was slightly damp when I threw it in the dryer. So I blocked it on Sunday. I finished it Sunday, blocked it Sunday, and Sunday morning, and I went out and I came back and then I pulled it out and I pulled a hairdryer out and I was drying it because I wanted to wear it for Monday. And of course it was humongous. So then I threw it in the dryer. There were some dry clothes in the dryer that were just waiting to come out, but I just threw it in there slightly damp. And then my spouse went and threw a damp towel in there. So it came out perfectly. I'm good with it, but it does feel like it's slightly felted, although it's not at all. So if you look at it, it's not felted at all. But I think the mohair might be what's contributing to it. It seems a little bit more fuzzy than before I blocked it. It's super soft because there's silk content in both yarns. I really love it. I really, really love it. So I'm really happy with it. So this is what I have been working on mostly. Yeah, and I finished it. So woo, yay. Yeah, so I just want to go back to the whole blocking thing for a minute. My previous sweaters, I have made Owl Again by Kate Davies. I have made a sweater, I believe it's called the Slope Sweater, and it was in a magazine. And then I have made Stopover. I did that knit a sweater in a couple days. It took me a year or whatever. Stopover. And then I have the Beekeeper cardigan, I think it is. And then, of course, I just finished my, oh my God, what's that called? The Radiate by Joji Locatelli. So the Radiate, it's not that. It might be that. I don't remember. And this, the Beekeeper, and then I have a crochet cardigan, are all made with superwash wool. And I think I really realized that, whoa, it does grow. So my Stopover and the Slope Sweater and the Owl Again are not made with superwash wool. And so I have to myself, because I am still kind of a newish sweater knitter. I have to figure that out for myself. Do I want to do superwash? And if I do superwash, I definitely have to gauge swatch and block it to see how much it's going to grow. Yeah, so I think that's just something I need to do, and I haven't been doing because I'm pretty lazy about it. But it is something I do need to do now that I know that I had this experience with this. I'm glad that it's back to a size that I can wear, because at it was not wearable. So yeah, so I'm happy with it. But I actually definitely learned how important a gauge swatch with blocking is. So I learned something new. I mean, other things I learned, but yeah, that's definite something I will take with me going forward. So yes, I am happy with it. What do I have? What else have I been working on? So I do have this yellow brick rodeo t-shirt that I'm still working on. This is what I'm going to focus on now. And this, I'm to the body. I split the sleeves. I think I saw you that. I think the last time I was like 2 stripes into the body, about there. So I'm farther down. I'm about 3 inches past the armhole. I'm loving it. It's bright. Again, superwash. Again, I don't think I did a gauge swatch, so I am going to have to be careful. I probably will just steam block this, just to get the top. I don't think it really needs to be aggressively blocked or wet blocked, but just to get the top, those stitches to settle down a little bit. So I think I'll probably will just steam block this one. So this is what I'm going to focus on for wearables. And this, again, is by, hold on. I was doing the test knit, and the test knit's done and over. The pattern is by Lyrical Knits. There's the pattern. I don't do colored. So there's the pattern by Lyrical Knits. And I believe she released a DK version. I believe she also released a long sleeved option. I mean, this is going to be short sleeved. And that's the other thing too. Many of my sweater, so far, this one is short sleeved. The Ranunculus is short sleeved. And the Beekeeper cardigan is short sleeved. Yeah, the Beekeeper cardigan is a little big on me, which again, blocking. Now my Radiate, I thought I had done long sleeves, but they're really bracelet length. I don't like bracelet length at all. I always want to tug the sleeves down, so I would prefer either an elbow length. I don't really love, I think my Beekeeper comes to about here. I don't love that either, and I don't love a bracelet length, so I either prefer an elbow length or short sleeves or a long sleeve So I have to, these are all things I'm learning as I am making my sweaters. So yes, so this will be short sleeve because it is considered a t-shirt. The yarn for that, both of the yarns for that are Miss Babs. Let me get them out. I just started a new skein, and this is Zombie Honeymoon. And this one that I use, I think I'm going to use this for the ribbing at on the bottom too, just to tie it into the top. And this is, where's the colorway? Wandflower. This is Wandflower, and these are both repeatable, and they are on her Tarte base, which is 75, 15, 10. So 75, 15, 10. So I wonder if the tencel will stop it from growing so much. I don't know. What do you know out there? Does a tencel help it to stop from growing so much? So it's, let me stick that back in there. It's in my bag from Ireland. My, what are these called? What is this called again? Oh, goodness gracious. I have a bunch of stuff from this company, Something Sheep. And it is an Irish company. And one year for Christmas, my spouse got me a whole bunch of stuff from the company. And so, yeah, it's in my sheep bag. I have a mug, and I have a pen. And I love a t-shirt, but I don't know if they do them. So, yeah, so that is what I've been focusing on. I have also been focusing on my Van Gogh shawl. So this is the Van Gogh shawl. Let me get the one with the picture. And this one is in color because this one I had a printer and it was color. So this is my Van Gogh shawl. So the drop stitches are really cool to make. The first, what is it called? It's called a K3E, knit 3 elongated. So you wrap 3 times. That takes a long time. And then when I go to the next row and I have to pick up the stitch and drop the wraps, a lot of times the stitches are really tight because they've moved over onto the cord. So it takes a little longer to do those 2 rows, but the rest of it, it's super easy and it's super quick. And I kind of really want to finish this for St. Patrick's Day this year. So we'll see if I do. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that beautiful? So I am about, I would say, halfway. I am about halfway there. I mean, you pretty much go the length that you want. So I would say that, so yeah, I'm about halfway there. Now this yarn is, I really, really love the colors in this yarn. And this is one of my favorite yarns ever I've gotten. It's got sparkle. I don't know if you could see that. Can you see the sparkle? Oh, yeah, you can see some of the sparkle. It's got sparkle. So this yarn is by a local yarn dyer. Let me get the tags. Do I have the tags in here? So this one is called Band Candy. This is by FiberStash, who is out of either Vermont or New Hampshire. Can't remember. So this one's called Band Candy, and it's probably one of my absolute favorite yarns ever. I would really like a sweater out of this yarn. Did you hear that? I would really like a sweater out of this yarn. The other yarn is called Mean, something like that. It's like a Grinch reference. Oh, it's right here. You're a Mean One. And this is on her Twinkle Toes sock yarn base, which is 438 yards, 75 superwash merino, 25 nylon, and 5 twinkle. I think that's what it says. The tag's a little faded. I've had this yarn for a while. I got it from her. I'm sorry, I can't remember her first name. I know her personally, and from fiber shows and everything. And I got it from her, gosh, at least 4 years, if not longer, ago at a show. And I've been making the Van Gogh. I don't know if this is my 3rd year on it. It could be only my 2nd, but it might be going into my 3rd year. But I do want to finish that. So this and the Rodeo are my 2 ones I'm working on right now. I kind of lost my sock mojo, and I just don't want to work on socks. I have worked occasionally on a couple. And this is a bag that I made myself. It is hand sewn because I don't have a sewing machine, or I didn't have a sewing machine at that time. I do have a sewing machine. My mother-in-law was a sewist, seamstress, whatever. I'm not sure what the difference is, her entire life. And she has a really nice machine. It is now in our back room, and I can't even get to it right now. I would like to, I think in this summer, that's one of my goals, to clean that room out so I can get to the sewing machine, because I would like to use the sewing machine. I'm going to talk more about that in a few minutes. So yeah, so this is one of the bags I have made. I'll show you another one that I've made, handmade. That's this one. Because, and this has my rocket tee in it, which hasn't, since my cast on, I haven't touched it. So this will be coming up. Once I finish the Rodeo, the yellow brick Rodeo, rocket tee is my next one to work continually on. Okay, what else? I have cast on a baby sweater. I know I have several baby sweaters, but I have cast on a baby sweater. And I think I might have shown this last time, and I just cast it on. So I am, have I split for the sleeves yet? Yes, I've split for the sleeves. So I just really have to finish up the body, and I'm going to work on this. So those are my 3 main ones. If I can, I would like to get this done for the weekend, but I don't know if it's going to happen. And this yarn, the pattern is Sock Yarn Sweater by Knitbot. So the pattern is Sock Yarn Sweater by Knitbot. And the yarn is Opal Masking Ball. And the colorway, there's no real colorway. There's, it just says oranges and pinks. The number is either, okay, so which one is the number? Or which one is the colorway? Is it Farbe or Tarte? I know I'm brutally messing those up. So if it's Farbe, the colorway is 3004. If it's Tarte, the colorway is 126. I bought this years and years ago. This was a stash, and I'm trying to use my stash. We'll get to that too. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is this one. This is in this huge bag that I got from Joann's years and years ago. I'm going to show you what I am making out of it. Okay, I am making a skirt out of this book, Hip to Crochet. I started this pre-Ravelry. So I joined Ravelry in 2008. This was pre-Ravelry, and I still haven't finished it. Here's the skirt. Isn't that awesome granny square skirt? So there are 4 different blocks. You can see 4 different blocks and different size blocks too. Are there different sizes? No, 1 size block. I have another one that has different size blocks. 1 size block. And of course, this is not size inclusive. So, you know, me being a big girl, it does go to an extra large, but I would need 1 more. So I'm kind of just having to figure that out for myself. And I have the yarn that I'm using, because I started it so long ago, is Woolies, Lion Brand Woolies. And I have 4 colorways, this light pink, a dark green, a multi with brown and green in it, and then So there's 2 pinks here. Let me bring out one of the squares. So it's 2 pinks, the green, and then the multi. And there are 4 blocks, as you can see. So look, I did this all a long time ago. So I have the blocks, their order, how many of each block I need, how many different orders I need. I have a sample of the yarn on the back. So yeah, this was just like tucked away somewhere, and I just recently refound it, and I'm like, I still really want that skirt. So I'm going back. It's not going to happen. I mean, it's not going to get finished till sometime later this year. But I can, I mean, depending on how warm the winter is, I mean, how warm the summer is, I mean, working at Granny Squares is easy. It's so, but it's with a really tiny hook. So that's an issue. I mean, it takes time because it's in a really tiny hook. So, excuse me, I pulled that back out. I've been working on that. Now, the only other thing that I have is a brand new project that I just started yesterday. And the yarn being used is Lion Brand Mandela Ombre. I really love this yarn. I actually went back to Joann's yesterday, and I was thinking about getting enough to make a blanket for our bed, a throw for our bed. This is all I use for the project. So I have so much more of this. So I think I'm going to start this, and then I'll go back and get. So the ombre only has 344 yards. The straight color that's not ombre has something like 500, I think, something yards. But I really like this. So I think I'm going to do a throw out of these colors. So what am I making? If you are unaware of it, Tuesday is 2/22/22. Tuesday. Now, there was also 2/2/22. And so some people celebrated Tuesday on 2/2/22. Our school is celebrating it on 2/22/22. I have a t-shirt to go with it that says teaching on Tuesday, teaching 3rd grade on Tuesday, and it's got a heart and a rainbow and everything. I'll take a picture. And we're wearing tutus. So I am a big girl. Tutus are not available for big girls. I could have ordered one, but it wouldn't have come in until March, and I'm not sure where it would have been coming from, like probably China or one of those countries, and their sizings are a little off. So I decided I'm going to make my own tutu. So I've got 2 colors on it so far. So I crocheted the band, okay, and it is glitter. I don't normally do glitter, but I'm like, glitter, but now it's falling all over the place. So I crocheted the band, and I only used 3 colors because otherwise the band was going to get too big. So I have a chartreuse green, I have an orange, and then I have a fuchsia color tool, and I have a dark teal color tool. So I've only put on 2 colors so far. So this is going to be my tutu. Yeah, it sticks to it. And they all stick to each other, which I'm just going to have to deal with. But I will take a picture of it on Tuesday and post it in my next one so you can see what it looks like. I am doing this like on my bed. So I have a sheet here on my bed to catch all the glitter, and there's like so much glitter inside this. So I have to do the other 2 probably today. I'll do them. Or I'll do one today. I have to cut the strips and then tie them. So yeah, so I'm making a tutu. And then after I wear my tutu, it's going to go in a plastic bag so it doesn't glitterize anything else, because I really don't like glitter. Don't. It's the art world herpes. Okay. So I have been really trying not to spend money, not to buy. I was going to try not to rock either. I have not purchased too much. So I did purchase this, and I purchased the tool, and I did purchase something else. No. Not yarn wise. Well, I do have yarn. So I saw this advertisement on Facebook, and it said it was a cotton bamboo yarn. And I said, you know what? I kind of want to try that. So I got, think there's 12 over here, 12 of them, 10 of them here. Yeah, there's 10 here. So I got 10 of these. So I've never heard of this. It's called Yonky Monkey, Yonky Monkey, and it's worsted, excuse me, worsted bamboo cotton yarn. And it is 70% bamboo fiber, 30% cotton. It doesn't give it says it's 6-ply. Its length is 230 yards. I'm not sure where it's from. Made in China. Yeah, of course it's made in China. But it's cool because they gave me a coupon to buy some more. So I'm thinking this will make a nice summer top at least. Although I was recently thinking maybe I can make a skirt, like I'm getting back into my crochet roots, and I saw a crocheted filet crochet skirt the other day, pineapple crochet, and I thought that's kind of nice. And you wear something underneath it, obviously. And I was just watching Yours, Mine, and Ours, the remake, and Renee Russo actually wears like a crocheted skirt, a crocheted overlay over a skirt, and I'm like, yeah, I really like that. But I don't know. I might just do a top because I'm not sure how this will stretch. So again, I guess I have to gauge, swatch, and block when I figure out what I'm doing with it. But it was kind of cool because they've given me like all kinds of coupons. There's a coupon on the ball, and then there's a coupon again on the bag. There was a coupon. Yeah, there's a coupon on the bag. So yeah, it was so funny because it has no place from where it came from. It just has my name on it. So I'm going to try those, and if I like that, I might order some more. The other thing I bought is, the reason I showed you the 2 bags that I previously made is I was at Joann's again yesterday, and I bought some fabric to make bags. I want some bigger bags like this. And they're simple. There is no lining in them. There's nothing in it. I'm just sewing up a bag and throwing a ribbon on it to open and close for the open and closure. This one's not as neat. And again, like I said, it's going to be hand sewn because I can't get to the machine. So what are the fabrics I bought? Now, if I could make my own clothes, I would make a skirt out of this fabric. So this is one of the fabrics I bought. Now I bought a yard of each, and I know it's going to be way too much than I need for a bag, but I always go with a yard. I really love this fabric. So I might make 2. If I make 2 and I give one away, would you want just a simple little bag like that? It's not lined or anything like that. Would anybody be interested in something like that? And then jelly beans. How could you not have a jelly bean bag? So I'm going to make a jelly bean bag. And then I'm going to make a heart. I really love polka dot rainbows. I really love polka dot rainbow polka dots. There is a dress that a friend of mine who does cabaret like shows as Barbara Streisand has a dress, a rainbow polka dot dress, and I so want it. This one has little rainbow hearts in it too. You see that? Isn't that nice? So I'm going to make a bag out of that. And then I got a rainbow kitties. I got some rainbow kitties because I love my kitties. So yeah, I will be busy. I will be making those after the skirt is done. So yeah, I'm saying so yeah again a lot. I apologize for that. I am trying to branch out into some other things. And like I said, I will get that sewing machine up and running. My spouse, was actually going to ship it away to somebody. I'm like, no, I want it. You never even asked me if I want it. I want it. I'm crafty. I can do this. I have my sewing badge from Girl Scouts. I do have my sewing badge from Girl Scouts. So, and I was walking around Joann's yesterday, and I know a lot of people get fabric, like if they're bag makers and stuff from other places. But I'm like, I just was in love with so many things. And I'm like, I had to stop myself with just 4. with just 4. Although I do have coupons, so who knows? Maybe if I make these, you know, I guess I could probably I want to make the big bag, and I want to figure out how to make a box bag, because these are probably my favorite bags. So I do want to figure out how, this is one of Just Lou's bags. So I do want to figure out how to make a box bag. And I don't think I've ever done a zipper. So I would have to learn how to do that. How neat it is. I would have to learn how to do a zipper, interfacing, all that kind of stuff. But for now, just simple bags. And that's what I'm going to do. So leave me a comment if you'd be interested in a bag. You know, just a simple little bag. I'll see what I can do. Can't guarantee. And then stitch markers. So I had 3 comments. On my last video. So Marie and, oh goodness, I apologize. It's Marie and it was a new, let me, oh, I got a YouTube notification here. Let's see. I have a new follower, but that person really didn't leave a comment, just a thumbs up. So let me see. Anvita Sinha. So Anvita, if you are watching this video too, can you please send me an Instagram message? If you're on Instagram, I'm Gracie's Goodies there also, or a private message on here, so that, or on Ravelry if you're on Ravelry. I am TammyG on Ravelry. Send me your address so that I can send you a stitch marker. The stitch markers that I made, like these ones. So I have 3 left because I gave away 2 others to personal friends. But I actually made earrings with 2 for me, which I wore with my love note. So yeah, I made earrings with 2 for me. So yeah, so Marie and Vita, if you would like one of those stitch markers, please let me know. Marie, I think I still have your address from the previous time. Maria, sorry, not Marie. Maria, I think I still have your address from the previous time. And Vita, please send me your address either here or on Instagram at Gracie's Goodies, or you can email me, Gracie's Goodies. I will leave it in the down bar, graciesgoodies@gmail.com. You can email me your sorry, you can email me. I'm looking at this. You can email me your address. And Spaghetti Dude, if you're here and you want the 3rd one, please let me know, because you're the 3 that left comments on that video. Please let me know. Okay. And the last thing I bought is, I saw this on Grocery Girls, and then somebody commented it was on the Woolly Thistle also. I haven't watched the Woolly Thistle podcast. I've really, excuse me, I'm really late on watching all my podcasts. I got super behind, and then when I didn't have internet for 4.5 days, you know how it goes. But they were all talking about this, the Nordic knitting primer, and it's a great book. I went through it, and it takes you through, it's all about color work. So can you see that? I know that there's a little bit of a glare. Let me shut that off there. So it takes you through color work, and you have each section. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, and there are projects in each section. And she says, while I was reading the introduction, that you can just pick one project from each section, because then you'll learn all the skills in that section. And then by the end of this, like the last section is Nordic Masterclass, you'll have known. So I have going through, oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. We have well water, so we just refill bottles. Oh my goodness. So yeah, The grocery girls were talking about it. So what are some of the things I'm thinking of making? Well, I've already started some Selbu mittens from Skandir from LA, from Skandir. So I don't know if I want to do another pair of Selbu mittens, but this is like even wrapping your yarn. Now I have a trouble with wrapping my yarn because as a crocheter, I still kind of hold my yarn the way I did as a crocheter. So I don't really wrap my yarn around anything. So the first couple ones, there's 2 mittens, then there's a cowl in the first section. And she's teaching you how to knit with 2 colors. And then this is top knot, no, what is it called? Embroidery. So this mitten has embroidery on there, and so she actually takes you through all the steps in the embroidery of the mitten. Oh, and it's got a hat. I might do the hat. And then the next section, oh, it also has a sweater, the Magnus pullover. And then there's a Maja pullover, which is this one, which is like, that is a lot. It's so subtle. Those colors are so subtle together. And then a cap. So you pick certain projects from each section, and by the end, you will be masterclass. Like this sweater is so cute. It's so cute, and they do have an adult version. Let me see, is it back here? Yes. So I actually might make that. I really like that. So yeah, great investment, really great investment. This one, and I have another sweater one I can't see it right there, that I'll pull out next time. And I think I want to take myself through both of those books and tighten up my skills and just, try to make them a little bit better, make my skills a little bit better. So yeah, so that is that. I think I am done. I think that is it for this episode. I might add some footage in of some other things. I still have to frog those 2 items. So I might just add some footage in of that, of me frogging. We'll see. We'll see. Because I don't have the best setup. So I don't know. Because I think it's going to be frogged by hand. And then rewound. The balls will be rewound by hand. So the balls are in, a little bit of a mess. The skeins are in a little bit of a mess. One is fully, so I just have to pull this one off. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yarn yet. I have not decided. And then what was the other one I'm going to frog? I don't remember what the other one was that I was going to frog. But there's another project that I'm going to frog. Okay, so I guess that's it. I'm so glad you joined me. I hope that you found something you enjoyed. Give me a like. Give me a follow if you're not following. And, leave a comment. I've been getting quite a few views, but not so many comments. It'd be nice to just say hi and interact with you and, get to know you a little bit better. Yes, and I am going to go. I got to go get gas for my car before the weather turns. All right, I will talk to you later. Bye. Hi, I'm back briefly. I meant to talk about this guy. So this is Eros the Owl, and it was a pattern from Fresh Stitches. Stacy Trock. She used to live here in Connecticut, and then she got married and moved to, I believe, Chicago, and now they are in Australia. Her spouse is from Australia, native Australian. And she had a club, an amigurumi club. I don't really consider this amigurumi. I think amigurumi are smaller. But she had a club, a monthly club. And she does have this regular pattern called Nelson the Owl, but she changed it up for Valentine's Day. And so this is Eros the Owl. And I just wanted to comment on him. He's nice and big. His head, he kind of looks down, and I can't quite get him to look straight up, but he does kind of look down. I think it might be the way I placed the face. So we'll see. Anyway, I did want to comment on him. And the next time I see you, I will have switched over to St. Patrick's Day greens. My favorite greens. I have at least 3 tubs full of just green yarn. What's your favorite color? Do you have that much green? I love green. And I finally narrowed it down to my favorite greens are chartreuse, obviously, which I've talked about, and olive. Chartreuse and olive are my favorite greens. I'm going to make an entire green sweater at some point. Yes, I am. All right. I will talk to you again later. Bye. Arrow says bye. I hope you had a good Valentine's.